Yesterday my mom and I drove down to Chicago because three of the actors from the Mortal Instruments City of Bones were going to be at a mall down there doing a Q&A and signing autographs, and I was supposed to go to the one in Minnesota because the author was going to be there too, but then she got pneumonia, so she didn't go, and Chicago is much closer to me than Bloomington, so I figured I'll just go to the Chicago one, and it was freaking awesome. It was just like, it was one of the best days of my life, and I got like everything on video, and I have a bunch of pictures, and so here's how it went down. Okay, so first of all, the Q&A was supposed to start around 6 o'clock, but they showed up around 6:02, 6:03, and from like 5:55, we were just screaming at any movement. It was really kind of stupid. When I say we, I don't mean me, but we were just watching the entrance, and they didn't even end up coming through that entrance. They came through Route 21, but we were watching the entrance for like 8 minutes, screaming at anyone who walked past. We apparently screamed at a UPS truck, so we were a bit excitable, but eventually they showed up. And then was the Q&A.
Someone made that baby Jake. Dangerous thing I had to do on set. There were a lot of dangerous things that I did on set, not necessarily that I had to do. Certainly not really dangerous. I suppose, I mean, there were a lot of stuff, but I did all of my stuff for one. So I think the most dangerous was this table stick probably, like, twice. The first time I overshot the table, the second time I undershot the table, and I was like, okay, well, we should just roll on this one, because the law of averages states that I'll make it like square into the middle. So we rolled and I made it. And you know what was awesome though, that these guys hung around and watched, like waited for me to do it, and like it was really like a team effort. And I don't know, yeah, I did it, but there we go, and I got, you know, this video and they were like clapping, and this makes me really happy.
You know, we didn't go on hours from the show. You know, you make a lot of it. The dance? Oh yeah. We did do one take when we were walking through the subway. It was at the very end of the night where it was in slow motion as we were walking through. And we all decided to do our sort of zoom-ended walk.
Wait, can you tell us? You guys want to tell us?
And this one from Lynn from Chicago, Dean, for you. What was your funniest behind-the-scenes moment while filming? Was this a interview?
Funniest behind the scenes? I stop online quite often, and I say things that might sound wrong, that sound a bit, explicit when they shouldn't be explicit. And it was last we were in the city on boat. I'm not going to say what it is, because it's terribly rude. We took a few days to get it right, put it that way, and poor friends over here had to deal with being basically an idiot for about half an hour. Well, actually,
I'm sure many of us have seen this.
we're all sort of like the characters in the play. I mean, there's a lot of media analysis by James and Jason, sorry, really. So, you know, I think when Harold passed in the studio Iris, I think we have to a lot of the things that the character sees and so, at least for me, I love sometimes to have to manufacture too much. And so, I mean, I'm going to get all of that.
I can see Alex. I can see Clary's head.
I really focus on his sarcasm and on his, I mean, sort of, I don't know, cockiness a little bit more than perhaps the book focuses on. Just because when he opens up